Well, I want to ask you, we only have a couple minutes left, but I wanted to ask you, Yvonne Abraham wrote, I thought, a really good column. I don't read her often, but I thought she wrote a really good column about the 7 legislators who did not vote for Sal Dimasi.
Yeah.
And this was, and you voted for Sal Dimasi. I'm not going to ask you why you did that now, because it's old news. I mean, he has been, the Speaker of the House has been indicted on a federal charge of...
After he resigned, that's right. Yep.
He's been indicted in a federal charge of extortion, I believe.
A new federal charge of extortion.
A new federal
and
charge.
Even more problems, yep.
Piling on. What I want to ask you is about the nature of leadership. And those 7, just last Sunday, were praised by Yvonne Abraham and the Boston Globe for, their courage. What did this reckon with you in terms of what you thought about your own sense of leadership and courage? And did you make any amends in yourself about following your own leader? I don't mean to get real heavy here, but I thought that it might be an interesting point.
I think it's a fair question, and I think about the issue, that whole story a lot, and I don't actually think that those 7 people did a wonderful thing necessarily out of brilliant courage or anything. Just sort of, if I know all the stories behind all those incidents, and so people are always at any given time there's a number of people that are angry at somebody and and fed up with something, and so it doesn't, in my mind, indicate great prescience. I mean, some of those same people, for example, were backing somebody else for Speaker who had his own problems of arguably equal severity.
Okay.
So I mean, I don't want to, I don't hold those people as great profiles in courage, but they sure look great in hindsight, don't they? And
yes.
and I understand that, and I think that's one of our great, the great constant things that we think about is, are we supporting the right things and doing it for the right reasons? And I think a lot about it all the time.
So there'll be new challenges ahead, right? And you just have to really always do what you think is right. You just can't be corralled.
You're so right, and believe me, those issues are ever present, and we'll see how we handle them over the times to come.